have their own traditional Shabbos dishes, but there are a few which are more common. Let's try to look at a few of these and the names by which we refer to them, and thereby gain an understanding into what made them traditional and how they are so closely associated with Shabbos. Gefilte fish, literally it means stuffed or filled fish. How did this become a Shabbos food? One of the prohibitions, one of the things we're not allowed to do on Shabbos is boirer, is sorting. How this came about is because all the things which we're not allowed to do on Shabbos are those things which were done in the construction of the Mishkan, the tabernacle which accompanied the Jewish people in the desert. In order to make the different dyes which were used for the materials, they would have to sort different things from plants and the like, and therefore this is something which was forbidden on Shabbos. So in order to help a person eat fish on Shabbos and not have to spend time sorting through bones and things like that, what people would do is they would grind down the fish before Shabbos, taking out all the bones before Shabbos, and then stuff it back into the original fish in order to make it more presentable on the Shabbos table. Eventually that was called gefilte fish, even though that today it's probably made in a bit of a different way. Another thing which is had on Shabbos, traditional food, is Kugel. Where does that come from? We mentioned before that one of the main ideas and things which are connected with Shabbos is the idea of the man, the special bread which fell for the people in the desert. One of the descriptions of the man says that the man was of a round shape, and it fell in such a way that there was a layer of dew below, then the man fell, and a layer of dew to protect it on top. So too, kugel is made in a similar way. It is hard, crispy on the bottom, then there is some soft, if it's potato kugel, if it's lokshen kugel, whatever it is, in the middle, and then there's the hard, crispy crust on the top, which reminds us of that manna of the man, which also fell and was preserved in that particular way, with the dew on the bottom, dew on the top, and then the soft man in the middle. Why the name Kugel? The Torah refers to it as that it was round, ki-igu. So Kugel means that is like round, and that is representing the man and what it was all about. Another thing of Shabbos which we eat on Shabbos day particularly is the Cholent. Where does the name come from, and why do we eat it? Why do we eat this hot food on Shabbos day? It came about because in Jewish history there was a time where there were people called the Karaites, known as the Kroim. They came with their own interpretation of Judaism, where they rejected all rabbinic interpretation. They used to take the verses in the Torah quite literally. So the Torah tells us on the day of Shabbos, literally the Torah says, Lo tevaru eish b'chol moshvotechem b'yom HaShabbat, which literally means don't kindle any fires in all your settlements and all the places that you live on the day of Shabbos. We know that what that means is that we're not allowed to light candles on Shabbos. We're not allowed to create new fire on Shabbos. However, if we had lights on from before Shabbos, we're allowed to obviously enjoy the light. So too, if food was cooking from before Shabbos, we're allowed to enjoy that food, and once it is taken off the stove in a permissible way, we can enjoy that food on Shabbos. The rabbis wanted people to realize that these people were a danger to the future of Judaism, and therefore they wanted people to particularly go out of the way to eat hot food on Shabbos, particularly on Shabbos day, where there's no way that the food could have been warmed up in any other way from before Shabbos. It had to have stayed over Shabbos on the stove, and that's why people started to eat cholent, this hot or chamin, hot food on Shabbos day. There's many people who say that the name cholent comes from the word shelon, which means it was shelon, then it became cholent. What is shelon? Shelon means that it rested. It rested overnight, and we enjoy it on Shabbos day.